We've all seen predators clash with prey, but sometimes the wild becomes even more dramatic when two predators collide. These explosive showdowns can happen because of territory, competition, or a fight over food. Today, you'll witness 15 intense predator versus predator encounters. Let's jump straight into the action. Number 15. Monitor lizard versus snake. Monitored lizards and snakes share a rough rivalry, and both species regularly hunt each other. A rattlesnake normally scares most enemies with its warning rattle, but when a monitored lizard locks onto it, there's very little the snake can do. In this scene, the monitor confidently swallows the rattlesnake without the slightest hesitation, completely ignoring the risk of a bite. Large pythons usually pose more danger. They can coil around the monitor's neck and attempt to suffocate it. In this clip, the python tries to wrap around the lizard, but the monitor escapes the grip just in time. Once free, the reptile flips the situation and becomes the attacker, and the python quickly finds itself in grave danger. A gopher snake tries to defend itself by imitating the sound of a rattlesnake, but that doesn't intimidate the monitor at all. In another fight with a python, the monitor again targets the serpent's head first, almost as if instinctively avoiding the danger zone. Knowing the python has no venom, the lizard crushes the skull and finishes the hunt cleanly. Number 14. Jaguar versus caiman. Caimans are close relatives of alligators and possess powerful jaws, but their smaller size often puts them at risk, especially when jaguars are nearby. In this clip, a jaguar silently observes a massive caiman in the water before diving in and delivering a powerful bite to the reptile's skull. The caiman can't mount a counterattack and is carried away with ease. In another instance, a jaguar swims through caiman-filled waters searching for prey. One caiman tries to hide underwater, but the jaguar spots it almost immediately. A lethal bite to the neck immobilizes the reptile, leaving it unable to fight or flee. A third jaguar makes a dive underwater, missing the caiman on the first attempt, but its second try succeeds. The jaguar drags the reptile to shore, where the hunt ends quickly. Again, a jaguar leaps into the water toward an unsuspecting caiman. Within seconds, the big cat resurfaces with the reptile pinned in its jaws. The jaguar climbs up the bank triumphantly with its fresh catch. Number 13. Crocodile versus lion. Lions dominate the grasslands, crocodiles dominate the water. When those worlds overlap, tension follows. Two lions attempt to cross a shallow stretch of river, unaware of what lurks beneath. Suddenly, a crocodile lunges upward, pulling one lion under. Fortunately, both lions escape without major injury. Another crocodile makes a risky decision by attacking 5 lions on land. The lions surround the reptile, approaching from every angle, but the crocodile snaps its jaws fiercely. Eventually, the lions decide the fight isn't worth the risk, and the reptile retreats back into the water. In a separate encounter, a large male lion tries to intimidate a crocodile, but one look at the crocodile's posture forces the lion to reconsider. The pride ultimately backs off, leaving the reptile alone. Number 12. Leopard versus hyenas. Hyenas often rob leopards of their kills, creating constant tension between these predators. In the first clip, a leopard tries to guard its freshly hunted meal, creeping toward it cautiously. But a hyena drives the leopard away at the last second. In the next video, a leopard has just brought down an impala when a hyena bursts in, trying to steal the prize. During the chaotic battle between the two predators, the impala attempts to flee, but the hyena grabs it again and begins tearing into it while it's still struggling. Leopards may lose their food to hyenas, but they will never allow their young to fall victim. In this final moment, a hyena attempts to attack a leopard cub. The mother reacts instantly, slamming into the hyena and biting relentlessly until the scavenger retreats into the darkness. Number 11. King cobra versus other snakes. The king cobra isn't just venomous, it specializes in hunting other snakes. A rat snake wanders through the forest, unaware that a massive king cobra is stalking nearby. In one lightning-fast strike, the cobra injects neurotoxic venom that paralyzes the rat snake instantly. With its victim immobilized, the cobra swallows it whole. Even a young king cobra is terrifying. In another clip, a juvenile cobra confronts an olive rat snake. Despite its age, the cobra's venom is potent enough to immobilize the smaller snake. After the rat snake collapses, the cobra begins feeding without hesitation. Number 10. Ants versus praying mantis. Praying mantises rely on camouflage and lightning-fast strikes to kill their prey, but none of that helps when an entire army of ants closes in. In one clip, ants swarm over a mantis hidden in the vegetation. The mantis manages to chop one ant away, but reinforcements soon surround it completely. Overwhelmed, the mantis is torn apart from every direction. In another situation, a mantis wanders into an ant colony. The ants immediately launch an attack, biting relentlessly. The mantis collapses under the pressure and is quickly disassembled and eaten by the colony. Number 9. Jaguar versus jaguar. Jaguars don't just fight other species, they often fight among themselves. In this encounter, a younger jaguar challenges an older male for dominance. The dominant cat strikes first, but the challenger stands firm. After an intense fight, the older jaguar yields, recognizing the younger cat's strength. A second clip shows two jaguars walking side by side along the riverbank, when one suddenly lashes out. After a series of blows, the attacked jaguar leaps into the water to escape the confrontation. Number 8. Cheetah vs. leopard. Cheetahs and leopards may be relatives, but they are bitter competitors in the wild. In the first clip, a leopard stalks a cheetah and her cub. Predators sometimes eliminate rivals early, and the leopard attacks the cub before the mother can intervene. The baby cheetah is left severely injured and unable to stand. The leopard eventually returns and finishes the job, while the mother watches helplessly. But in the next encounter, the tables turn. A leopard attempts to dominate a cheetah, but this time the cheetah refuses to back down. Using its unmatched speed, the cheetah chases off the leopard. Number 7. Lions versus hyenas. These two powerful predators compete constantly for territory and food. A lone lion becomes surrounded by nearly 20 hyenas. They nip, bite, and taunt the big cat from every direction. Just when things look dire, another male lion charges into the fight. Two lions are more than enough to scatter the entire hyena clan. In another moment, a lion gets cornered again, but soon the entire pride arrives to help. Once the lions regroup, the hyenas quickly flee the area. Number 6. Tiger versus sloth bear. Sloth bears are tough, aggressive, and well-armed with huge claws. In one clip, a group of tigers surrounds a sloth bear after it unknowingly wanders near their territory. The bear tries to escape but is caught by the tigers. Overwhelmed by multiple attackers, the bear eventually collapses. In another scene, a sloth bear fiercely defends its cubs when a tiger gets too close. The bear charges at the tiger and the two engage in a brutal wrestling match. After several blows and bites on both sides, the tiger gives up and leaves the bear and its cubs alone. Number 5. Otter versus caiman. Caimans are dangerous predators and otter pups are easy targets, but adult otters fight fearlessly. In this encounter, a caiman attempts to hunt baby otters. The adults immediately launch an all-out attack. Working together, the otters eventually overpower the reptile. Sadly, a few pups don't survive the chaotic battle. Number 4. Mongoose versus snake. Mongooses are bold predators that often challenge venomous snakes. In this clip, a mongoose defends a group of squirrels by confronting a cobra. It dodges several strikes, but eventually the cobra lands a direct hit to the mongoose's face. Realizing the danger, the mongoose retreats, ending the battle. Number 3. Jaguar versus anaconda. Jaguars can hunt as effectively in water as they can on land, giving them a unique advantage against giant snakes like anacondas. In this scene, a jaguar ambushes an anaconda. The huge snake doesn't get the chance to coil or defend itself as the jaguar bites down and drags it away to feed. Number 2. Tiger versus lion. People often debate who would win in a real fight, a lion or a tiger. In this rare footage, a male lion charges directly at a tiger. The tiger stands its ground, and the two clash fiercely, swiping with their paws while standing on their hind legs. The tiger appears larger and stronger, but after the battle, it chooses not to push the conflict further and walks away. Scorpion versus tarantula. Both scorpions and tarantulas rely on venom to defeat prey. In this matchup, the tarantula attacks first, but the scorpion responds aggressively. After a series of strikes, the scorpion manages to sting the tarantula, turning the fight in its favor. If you enjoyed watching these incredible predator clashes, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Turn on all notifications so you never miss our next wild and thrilling wildlife video. Thanks for watching. Stay safe and see you in the next adventure.